What is going on, fellas? You guys need to be very careful of all this red pill, black pill, white pill, green pill, all of these different pills that you are consuming. You need to be very careful with it because inherently it is negative. This is just inherently, it's just by default. All the topics that they are talking about are not positive for the most part, okay? And I'm gonna get right into it. First of all, this is Tarek Talks. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, and I humbly appreciate y'all. You guys need to be very cognizant of what you intake, okay? And disclaimer, real quick, before I even start. Yes, is there some helpful things within the red pill community? Yes, there is. There are some things that you can take away from it. I'm not going to sit here and act like it is completely bad. No, as a matter of fact, a lot of men do need this at some point, especially men that just think shit sweet out here. You feel me? And a lot of guys get so-called red pilled just by growing up, just by seeing things in their immediate environment. Okay, so not every man needs the red pill, so to speak, because their whole life was like that. Okay, but with that being said, you guys, a lot of people, there's been some people that call me red pill. I am not red pill, okay? I'm not any pill. I'm just Tarek Talks, okay? And the reason that I am not saying that is because, okay, so somebody stumbles upon these red pill videos, right? They might find a channel that they like. And this guy, they take one or two key things away from it. Then they find themselves going back and back for more and more. And then they realize that all of this material is somewhat on leaning towards the negative side, okay? You got this guy, I unsubscribed from a lot of these channels because at some point I'm like, this is just too much. This is like negative overload. I don't understand how you can live your life every single day, waking up, making content, making 100 videos straight about how women cheat. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's just very, your life is very short. There's just no way that you could just sit down every single day and hear content about how females cheat, female nature, she's gonna leave you and dump you, all this stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? Do females do effed up stuff? Yes, they do. Have I myself talked about it a couple of times? Yes, I have. I even have some quote unquote reaction videos, but they're sprinkled in here and there. Most of the stuff that I'm telling you guys is somewhat positive. I would like to think so, right? Telling you guys, hey, look, it's gonna be all right. Just focus on what you need to do to come up as a man. Don't worry about these chicks out here that are doing scandalous shit. Don't worry about Chads and Stacy's and all of that stuff. Don't worry about that, okay? Because what these channels do is they'll have you so caught up on what other folk is doing, on what female nature is doing and all that good shit, that you just kind of lose sight of what you're supposed to be doing. Let me tell you something. A lot of these guys, I had to unsubscribe. One dude will be screaming at the camera, right? He will be claiming he's alpha, but every time, for example, one of his viewers sent him a question, right? He'll look at it, then he'll start screaming on the camera, almost as if he's about to cry. Like he's this weird emotional, oh, cause you're beta and your girlfriend's gonna cheat cause you're beta. And he would start getting all emotional and screaming on the camera. I'm like, bruh, I'm good. But a lot of you guys consume a lot of this content, right? A lot of these guys are telling you all females are H words and B words and all of this stuff, completely effing y'all brain up. So when you get out here into the real world, you actually, believe it or not, have no opinion for yourself. You are only going on what these guys are telling you. The first time I stumbled upon this content was, and I'm gonna give you a tad bit of a background. I was doing pretty good with females, right? I was doing pretty okay with the ladies, right? I had my first child when I was 23 years old. Okay, when I was 23, I had my little boy, and I was doing my little dating thing after I split up with the BM, and I was messing with this chick and that chick, and it was pretty cool. At some points, I would have little problems, like why did this chick flake on me, right? It was an instance where a chick straight up ghosted me. I'm like, damn, that was kind of effed up. Why did she do that? So I looked up the content, right? I fell down this damn rabbit hole. And this is how it happens for a lot of guys. right? It's not all that bad when they're starting off, but then they fall into this rabbit hole. And if they're, if it was bad in the beginning, their outlook on life and females and stuff, trust me, it's going to get worse consuming all of this content. Like I said, there are key takeaways from these videos. There are some things that you could take away, but these guys, what they do is they are spewing this negative stuff day in and day out. It's like it gets to a point where after 500 videos of talking about how it's not your turn or it's just your turn, she's gonna leave you, and every single video is like that. It gets to a point where it's like, damn, dude, like I'm talking to the creator, like, damn, bro, like, is what else do you think about, right? Is life that bad? Is life really that bad? I mean, it could be like every time I be driving through downtown, I be seeing homeless people and stuff like that. Every day I turn on the TV, I see road rage, I see homicide this, I see life deletion that, and I'm like, dang, there's really more stuff to talk about than just how a female is going to, it's your turn type of deal. Like, it's gonna leave you. Like, we get it, bro. There's negative stuff out there. Even men do negative stuff. I can't tell you how many times I got effed over by a so-called friend, a so-called homeboy effed me over. You feel me? So it's just as bad with guys, And then the other thing is focusing on all this Chad, and these guys are telling you guys it's over. They're telling you guys that you should just give up and it's over for you. That is terrible. That is horrible. And you guys keep going back for more and more. You guys, it's almost like you guys keep going back for punishment. I'm starting to kind of think it's somewhat of a psychological type of thing. And these guys, they figured out how to tap into that part of the human brain, because negativity is just as addictive as positivity. That's why a lot of people love to hear sad R&B music, right? It's addictive. They like the topics of hardships and heartbreak and all that stuff. It's very addictive. Same thing with these young men that watch these channels, telling them if you're not a 6'6" Chad with a 5 centimeter orbital jawline, whatever, I don't even care what they talking about. Same thing with those guys. They watch those videos over and over and over again. The content creator making straight up 80, 100 videos talking about the same subject, talking about how you're less than, talking about how you're worthless, and you guys keep going back for more and more, right? You guys keep subconsciously, you like being punished by this creator who doesn't even show his face. He's not even showing his face on camera, and he's telling you that you're worthless, and you're buying into it. So now every time you go out into the real world, everything is just F this and F that, and everything is just in a horrible mind state. These videos, guys, are very low vibrational. Everything is telling you you can't, and there's nothing telling you that you can, right? It is very low vibrational, and every time you step outside, trust and believe your attitude is going to reflect it. You are going to be very low vibrational. I'm telling you, I promise to God, you will get way farther having a more positive attitude. Is life going to be perfect all the time? Hell nah. As a matter of fact, a lot of the times it's going to have a lot of hardships in it. So I'm not sitting here acting like everything is just peaches and cream and roses. Okay, of course it's gonna be ups and downs, but for you to just 100% negative, which is what's gonna happen if you don't be careful consuming this content, then that's a problem, right? That is a problem. If you, every time you go out into the public, you go out into the real world, because let's face it, a lot of these guys watching these videos about it's over for you and you should just end it because you're not 6'10" and you're not blonde haired and blue eyed and stuff like that. They watching these videos, right? Let's face it, those type of guys watching those videos probably are very sheltered. They probably don't go outside too much. They probably never really experienced life like that. I'm just being honest, man. I'm just really being honest. One slight rejection and they retreat into the crib. Fellas, I can't tell you how many times I done been rejected, how many mean and nasty comments I got growing up. And there was quite a lot. When I was growing up, I got quite a lot of nasty, mean comments from my peers, from not really my peers, from my classmates. All right. I was like, F that. You know what? I'm gonna prove them all wrong. But with these type of videos, a lot of young men, they have a very giving up attitude. What they'll do is they'll watch these videos. They'll watch these videos of these guys telling them that they ain't shit, basically, and they'll go along with it, as opposed to being like, man, F that, I'm better than this. I'm better than, oh, it's over because I'm not 6'6". Ridiculous, stupid. That is dumb as hell. And you would know that if you stepped outside into the real world. Every single day, I'm reminded about how just dynamic the whole world is. The world is so dynamic, you just cannot. And let's just be honest. Are there people that get more attraction than other people? Yes. Are there people that have better social experiences? Yes. Are there people that have a bigger friend group? Of course. But guess what? That person is not you, and you are not them. They are not thinking about you. They do not care about you. So what sense does it make to sit there and just drown in your sorrows? It's not gonna help none. Them people don't give a damn about you, right? And I know this. I personally tell myself this. I personally know that there's people out there that are way more successful, have a way bigger social circle. But then again, I'm like, who cares? They're not me. Everyone has their problems. I'm blessed. I'm blessed that I'm even making a video right now, that I'm able to do what I do, right? I'm blessed that I even fucking woke up. I always think like that, and bam, that gets me motivated, as opposed to listening to 20 videos straight telling me how I ain't ish, and you're never gonna be nothing, and look at this Tinder experiment. Who gives a shit, bro? Who get that guy on Tinder, bro, that they using? You're not him, okay? You are not him. You will never be him. Face the fact. I will never be him. You will never be him. The only person that you could be is you. And that's what a lot of these videos don't tell y'all. Instead, what they do is they're gonna make 20 videos criticizing females about what they're doing. And I made a couple of these type of reaction videos. I might have made like 6 or 7 in my whole like almost 300 video catalog. But then I'm like, look, bro, okay, we get it, but there's other stuff to be talking about. These guys will make 400 videos back to back talking about, oh, look at her, she's chasing after Chad. Well, what the fuck? I mean, what? So what? So what? He's not Chad. You're not Chad. Chad is not you. Why are you even worried about what this chick is chasing? Why are you worried about what this female is chasing hundreds and hundreds of times? You're making this type of content. And the guys that are watching this, they automatically, subconsciously get a defeatist mindset. Like, oh man, I don't have no chick chasing after me because I'm not Chad. I might as well just don't hang it up, man. I might as well just go ahead and stop. So please be careful of these videos that you watch over and over again. Watch, you know what I'm saying? Like videos that I make telling you guys to improve. Not saying I'm the most positive out there, because I do make content sometimes more on the grim side, but for the most part, it's just basically like, look, we could strive, we can rise through this, okay? Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Peace.